Hello, Internet. Welcome to The Download. We have a very familiar face joining us here as the guest co-host on The Download. He needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. The Romeo Miller joining us. Hello. Come on, everyone. Show him some love. Thank you.
Feels good to be here.
And you came bearing gifts.
I got gifts. You know, I got the wrap snacks, you know.
I mean, it is lunchtime here on The Download.
And, you know, some fly sneaks, manyadis for you.
Yes. Hey, they match my skirt today. Do those come in a size 5?
Any size you want. I'm the owner, so you good.
Romeo, we appreciate you being here today to guest co-host. We also have our producer, Brianna Sutton, joining us in the control room. B, we got ya?
What?
I was just gonna say, we got ya?
Oh, yeah.
We got you?
I'm here.
Technology, we got the connection. It's working good?
I can hear you loud
What up, B?
What's up, Romeo? Welcome to The Download.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Romeo, you are no stranger to hosting. I mean, you do it all. You wear a lot of hats.
Yeah.
And speaking of hosting, you've got a new show premiering this week on Thursday. I don't want to say like too new, but X on the Beach, Peak of Love, kind of the
new franchise.
Yeah, the wintry spinoff.
Yeah, I think this may be the first winter dating show. And the show's been breaking records, and me and MT was like, why don't we bring this show to the snow? So it goes down. I'm very excited. I think this is the best season yet. I mean, you get to see hot people hooking up in the snow. I'm just saying, what's better than that?
You know, I will say you are a champ. I mean, obviously, part of your job is to go literally to the extremes, and you're literally planted in the snow. That was in New Zealand, right?
Yeah, we shot it in New Zealand, one of the best experiences of my life, and it was literally like I froze sometimes. I don't know how I was able to speak because my mouth was froze shut.
Well, you know what? Your wardrobe was on point, and you had this killer coat, which I'm going to show you guys in a second, because Romeo came bearing even more gifts for you guys. He brought an exclusive clip from X on the Beach, Peak of Love, kind of teasing what we can expect. Take a look.
Some of y'all may know me as the host on X on the Beach. If you look around, it's mountains, trees, snow. I don't see a beach anywhere around. So you'll be relieved to know this is not X on the Beach, okay?
This is X on the Beach, Peak of Love.
Oh, got
Are you joking me? I've come on this show to get away from my exes. You can't bring him on the bloody show.
Literally, that is a mood right there. I feel like, are you gonna bring out my ex-boyfriends
I'm just
right
saying,
now?
why are people so afraid of their exes?
Because we leave exes in the past.
No, but that's why we made the show. I'm excited. This Thursday, 9/8 Central, MTV is going down. So tell your friend, tell your cousins. This is the best season yet.
And you know what
that's faux fur. Before we get started, that's faux
fur. Okay.
Yeah, no animals was harmed.
You know what I love about this this series is that a majority of the cast is a part of the LGBTQ community, right? Which is kind of like a first. We haven't really seen that much on reality TV. I mean, talk about a little bit about why that inclusion is so important.
Man, the world's big, right? And everybody's different. And that's what I love about this show. I'm becoming friends with people I would have never crossed paths with in my regular life. And I feel we're bringing that to the world. You're able to see that everybody's human. You know, my whole philosophy with everything is that it's not about understanding, but about accepting. And that's why I love this show. I think this season is going to break a lot of barriers. And it's about being one. We're all human at the end of the day.
And you get to play such like an important, integral part of that. That's gotta be like
the
a
thing
really
that's
great
cool,
feeling.
even the participants on this show, they were just like, I would have never been friends with him. I would have never been friends with her. But all of us being stuck in this house and having to deal with each other and learn about each other, it was the best life lesson. So you actually learn a lot. I think I'm like Dr. Phil or something. I'm just saying. I'm not Jerry Springer. I'm more Dr. Phil, or maybe a little bit of both.
Well, Dr. Phil better watch out because you have a lot going on.
Wait, can you say something for him? I'm putting you on the spot.
What?
Can you say, hey, what up? This is Cassie. Welcome to X on the Beach.
Hey, what's up? This is Cassie, and welcome to X on the Beach.
I found my co-host, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how my bosses will feel about that. I'm taking
But she'll
me away.
be back, you know.
But listen, I'm from Detroit. I got a good winter coat. You can bring me to the snow, but I prefer a tropical island. I'm down all day. We can do it.
Are you trying to steal Cassie from us, Romeo?
No,
Come on now.
I'm not trying to steal her.
You know, we're a package deal. Brianna's got to come too.
You can come too.
I'll
come on,
to
B.
the beach one.
Oh, you want
I'll
to come
be
to
there.
the beach? We may be in
That's
Bora
what I'm
Bora.
saying. Bora Bora, sign me up.
Y'all heard it
I'll be
first.
there.
My bag?
I'm just saying, we're going to be somewhere very tropical next season.
Oh, so
I'm just saying.
Okay, I like the tease right here.
We'll talk after, you know. Yeah.
I'm my own agent. Sign me up. Listen, you have a lot going on. Obviously, you have the new show premiering this week, and then later this month, you have a new album dropping.
Yeah.
I mean, why was now the perfect time to kind of get back into music? Because it's been a little bit of a minute.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I record music every month, so I've been listening to my music. I didn't realize I was away until one of my fans tweeted like, "Bro, are you gonna come back to music?" And I'm like, no, I've been in music, but I realized I haven't released anything. So for me, it's just perfect timing. I film over 7 to 9 productions a year. I did over 7 films. So I just wanted to make sure I could give my time when I came back. And I'm so excited for this because this album, I mean, I'm not being biased, but it's great. It's amazing.
Great, okay.
Like, this is what I do. I broke a lot of records in music. It all started in music. And I feel like I'm coming back home, man. This album truly is a hidden treasure. So Hidden Treasure, it comes out December 15th. And go tell your friends, because I'm an independent artist.
Yeah.
That's what people don't realize. Like, I've sold millions of records, but this is independent.
Wow.
So.
How would you describe this project, this album, when it comes to your career as a whole, in terms of like evolving when it comes to music?
Honestly, it's my best work yet.
Okay.
Like this, and this is just a little sample, a little tease. This is part 1. I'm gonna be coming back in the spring with another project with a lot of features, but I wanted to give something to my fans for the holidays to just show my appreciation. Because my fans been holding it down, so I appreciate y'all, I love y'all. This project, Hidden Treasures, you won't be disappointed.
Do you have any collaborations on it? You knew that I was gonna ask that question. Everybody always wants to know.
This is the thing. With this, I wanted to be more about me because I'm coming back. I've been gone for so long, but of course I got the living legend, my pops, Master P, on there. I got some more new artists I'm trying to put the spotlight on. OG3 on there. And my little sister.
Really?
Make her appearance. This is my sister who didn't want the spotlight. She don't want the spotlight. I kind of snuck her on there. Her name's Italy.
How did she kind of react to all of this? Does she still want to keep it like low-key?
I don't think she knows yet.
She doesn't know? Wait, what?
She's in a studio and she's just like singing like a songbird. So I was like, give me those vocals, you know?
Okay.
She shouldn't have been in my studio singing. So now you're on the album. And my boy DeCarlo, he's one of the best songwriters out there. He's on my first single, Unusual. So. Yeah.
Well, we can't wait, December 15th.
Yeah.
And before we move on to our trending topics, I got to ask you, because the last time I saw you was at the Kids' Choice Awards, and I asked you about your, hit show from back in the early 2000s, Romeo, a little show on Nickelodeon. You may have heard it. You kind of talked a little bit about, there may be a possibility of kind of bringing it back somehow. Where does that stand?
I mean, we live in a generation where the classics are coming back. And I mean, there's been a lot of talk about the Romeo show. I have a lot on my plate right now.
You do.
I'm definitely down to bring it back.
So you're down to make room on the plate for like a little bit of a revival?
Yeah, I just reached out to the executive producer, Tommy Lynch, who started it with me. So we may be cooking up something for
So the executive producer is game for it?
He's ready.
What about
I just got to make some time.
other people from the
You want to come
cast?
work on that show too if I make it happen?
I mean, you can give me all the IMDb credits here.
I'm coming. I'm ready.
You're also trying to divert because I asked you another question, like, would the rest of the cast be down? Like, would your pops be down to
Nah,
to
if I'm able to do it, we're going to do it right. You know, it'll be everybody on there, all grown up.
Okay.
So we have some ideas, It may be kind of like a full circle where Romeo had, but no, I'm not going to say too much. We'll come back to that.
You can keep saying it.
We'll come back to that.
Okay, so we will keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm
that,
going to come back. I can't give you all the storylines yet. We didn't even write it on paper.
Okay. But the thought is there. I like it. Okay, well, you know what? Part of your role here as guest co-hosts today is that we have to talk about the trending topics.
You got it right here in the cup. All the tea right there.
We're sipping all the tea. Hashtag not an ad here with my,
trending
my tea right here. But you know what?
We got a few.
The first story, we have a few, is everyone is talking about how Khloe Kardashian is getting really honest about how, she feels about Tristan having cheated on her. So last night...
that's my neighbor. Khloe live across the street.
And apparently you dated
her
in high school, like very briefly. Your pops wasn't happy about it.
Can you get back to Tristan and Khloe? No, I don't know what you.
We'll bring it back to that in a second.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Listen, it was from your mouth. I watched it.
We were friends. Can we not be friends?
You're the one who brought up the shoes,
Why can't we be friends?
Careful with legalities of songs right there. Just kidding. But listen, so last night was a new episode, and
Yeah.
kind of a lot. Khloe opened up about.
It's still going?
Tristan.
What
It's
season
still
is
going.
this?
It's still going. There's a lot of seasons.
That's why
but
all
listen,
those cars be outside.
Someone had Someone had tweeted to her saying that they had wished that Tristan never cheated on her, and she actually responded to it saying, "Same, babe, same." But we are co-parenting really well right now. It's such a great space to be in, and it's such a hard space. But much respect to all co-parenters. And then she
Yeah.
opened up even more on Twitter about their relationship as co-parents and whatnot. And the thing is, though, it's just like he's still trying. In fact, he literally gave her a diamond promise ring, which we saw on the show yesterday
really?
too. It's like, is he trying too hard?
I mean, what if he doesn't try at all, right? So I think the thing with being in the spotlight is very hard because everybody's going through something, and nobody's family is perfect.
Right.
Like nobody is perfect. So, I mean, that's between those two. They have a child. Like when you have a child together, you got to try to do anything you can to be there and make it right.
What's tricky about
What would you do with the diamond ring, though? I just need to know.
Well, here's the thing. I want to show you guys the diamond ring really quick, and in fact, how Khloe responded to it, and Scott Disick as well. Take a look.
Last night, when I get home, he was like, I want to give you your birthday present. I go, I don't want a present from you. He was like, please. So he gives me a card, and he goes, and I hope you accept this ring. And I go, no, 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 no. And he's like, this is a promise ring. I go, promise for you to be nice to me as True's mom.
Yes, 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 yes to the diamond ring. Just kidding. No, I think it does actually kind of look like an engagement ring, which is what Scott says after in that clip. But I don't know, I feel like in my personal opinion that he is really trying for her forgiveness. And we know that Khloe is a very forgiving person from what we've seen on the show. But, you know, he's also like always up on her Instagram commenting and whatnot. Like, do you think she will or should take him back?
At the end of the day, okay, my dad gave up everything for his family. You know, he put his family on his back. So I think as a man, if you messed it up, you have to do everything to try to make it right for that baby. And whatever is going on outside of that, that's on between you and your partner.
Yeah.
But I think the man has to do everything to make it right, especially if he messed up.
And as someone who has kind of been a part of reality TV, like watching your own relationship
Yeah, exactly.
play
Growing up
out
hip-hop.
on exactly
That
play
show come out too,
on
December
TV. I literally
A
so much
crazy
on the
season.
plate. But as someone who, from your own experience, has watched relationships play out on TV, I mean, do you empathize with Khloe?
Yeah, it's hard. You know, it's hard to live out your life. It's hard to live out your love.
Yeah.
While you have cameras in front of you. You know what you're signing up for, but at the end of the day, we're all human, so you really don't know the outcome of things. And like I said, I mean, props up to her because she's being a strong woman right now and just trying to do what's best for her family. But it's not easy. Like, I've dealt with so many situations on reality TV where I'm like, you guys got the story all wrong. Even my shows that I own and create, it's like the editors, I'm like, you edited that all wrong, but have fun. I see it's entertaining. So you gotta realize a lot of things are for entertainment,
Right.
and these people still gotta go home and live their life.
And there's a lot that we don't see.
Yeah, you gotta imagine that show is
camera.
what, 45 minutes long? They're filming full days, so they gotta chop it up. It's still a job.
Romeo, you could have been on the show. Like,
What are you talking about?
Listen, I saw an interview.
I don't know
you
what
said
you are talking
your
about.
senior year of high school, there was
Yeah,
some
we were
party.
we were besties.
You were besties, okay.
Yes, and my dad kicked everybody out my down.
Do you still keep in touch with her though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she-
We're neighbors.
You're
We got a
neighbors.
poppin' block.
Right.
Travis Barker across the street.
Yeah.
Courtney up the street as well.
So that is the place to be.
It is. It's poppin'.
Do you like go to all the parties and stuff too?
Honestly,
They throw some good parties.
Everybody else, I'm never home. So I think I only went swimming once in my pool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're way too busy.
Yeah.
But you know what? We appreciate you taking the time to be here. We still
appreciate
have
you.
a couple more stories to get through because there's a lot that
couple
people.
more?
Yeah, there's a couple more. There's a lot that people are talking about today, so we have to talk about them on the download. And you know what? Usually
Yeah.
our show is 15 minutes, but because we have a guest co-host, we're gonna
Are
expand
we expanding the
it
show?
for you. Yes.
That's how you live life, baby.
Exactly.
The bigger, the better.
And you know what? Whether you are here or not here for Khloe and
Yeah.
Tristan, the thing is, one thing is for certain, which leads us to our next story. We all can stand Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. I feel like right now, obviously, Gabrielle and Dwayne are in the headlines this week, especially this past weekend, for different things that they're going through. But you know what? At the end of the day, they are setting the stage for how to deal with just the internet and life kind of coming at you in different directions, and which is why it's the Wade Appreciation Day here on the Download. And you know
Wade Appreciation, baby.
Appreciation Day here. So what you guys are seeing right here is a Thanksgiving post that Gabrielle had posted on her Instagram, and people were essentially kind of coming at the family for their son Zion. Obviously, he has his nails painted right here, and the family has always been very supportive of his individuality, and it's so important. And you know what? Dwayne had no time for anybody trying to come at them. He took to Twitter saying, "I've seen some post-Thanksgiving hate on social about my family photo. Stupidity is a part of this world we live in, so I get it. But here's the thing, I've been chosen to lead my family, not y'all. So we will continue to be us and to support each other with pride, love, and a smile." And right there, I know you're like setting your cards down. I just want to applaud right here. And you know, he continued, "As a parent, my only goal is that my kids feel that I see them, love them, and support them." I mean, your initial reaction, kind of just seeing these tweets and how powerful they are. I mean, what are your thoughts?
That's a great father right there. It's not easy, you know, to be in this world where you're in the spotlight. But he knows his mission, he knows his purpose, and he knows who's the head of his family. That's what my dad did. Like, I seen my dad where he accepts everybody, you know, even in his community, watch our movies. We got all different types of people. So my thing, like I told you earlier, this is not trying to understand. It's not about trying to understand somebody's life. It's about accepting. It's that simple. Like, you'll never understand my life. You can't walk in my shoes for a day, right?
Right.
I can't understand you, realistically. That'll take a lifetime. So shout out to D Wade and Gab Union, man. They're definitely, they're leading. And they're future leaders, like, of this generation. A lot of kids need parents like that.
They are leading by example, and I think that's one of the many reasons why we stand them, is because they are supportive of themselves, their family,
maybe I should get Gab to come
community.
co-host with us on X on the Beach, Peak of Love 2 or something, huh?
Well, seeing that we're going to have an ET Live presence on there too, I'm down for all this.
I'm just saying, because didn't she just leave a show or something?
You know what? She did depart from America's Got Talent, which, you know, she's been she's been going through some things this past weekend, but you know what? One of the many reasons why we also love them too is that they are relying on each other. And when I say they, I mean Gabrielle and Dwayne. She posted that right now he's been kind of a rock to her and kind of her support system. And I mean, you know Gabrielle pretty well.
Yeah, here and there, family, friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you describe, from like kind of an insider, somewhat association circle, like how would you describe their relationship? They seem like such a strong
They're
bond.
loving, you know, they have a strong bond. But when I met Gab plenty times in my career growing up, but she was just always the life of the party, the light. You know, so to see somebody who's the light go through something like this, it does suck. But I don't know the details of everything, but my main thing is family got to stick together. So they're doing what they're supposed to be doing on their part, regardless of what's going on.
And you know what? A lot of celebrities are also, you know, taking to social media to support her. I mean, just some of the many: Ellen Pompeo, Ariana Grande, Terry Crews, Kerry Washington, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and even you're kind of offering your support there. And I know you said you don't know many of the details, and just to kind of keep it brief for those who also are a little bit unaware, but Gabby had departed from the talent competition series, America's Got Talent, and according to Variety, there were some alleged incidences that occurred during Gabrielle's time on the show, allegedly an act that she found racially insensitive. So it's especially, I feel like, important right now to see the support around her and people wanting action to come out of this situation. And
look, we just got to spread more love. That's what it's all about. You know, a lot of people in position of power where they want to show that power, but let's just spread more love.
Spread love. I like that. See, it's so easy. Two
Spread
words.
love. Or spread manatis.
You'd think it would be that simple, to spread more love, right? Well, you know what? We're going to spread some love to Robert Pattinson right here, even though he doesn't really need it or want it, apparently.
I think that man got a lot of love in the world.
Okay, listen, this is kind of a bizarre story. So Robert is, you know, set to be the next Batman, right?
Batman.
Which is super exciting. We're dubbing him as Batman.
I'm gonna give you a little insight. They call me that's like, Rome, look, I know you're busy right now. You got like 7 shows and 4 movies. So we're gonna just give this Batman role
to Robert.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So you couldn't fit it in
Yeah, I
between
couldn't
the
fit it
album and X on the Beach and
my voice already and everything.
and you're bulking up for it too.
I think I should just talk like this the rest of the show.
So here's the thing, and you could even say his quote too in that voice too, giving him a run. Maybe try to get the casting directors to change their mind here. But
do you want me to do
so
this?
Robert had opened up to the Today Show to Willie Geist. He said, "There's a part of me that just thinks it's impossible to be what happened with Twilight because it was so sudden."
Now,
He's
come
of
on, do
course
the deeper voice. Twilight because it was so
I can't
sudden.
do it.
Come on.
I can't do it. He says, "I'm hoping." No, you got to do it. You
I'm
read it.
hoping it won't be people hanging out outside my place. I just think I'm kind of boring and old now.
So basically, the internet took these quotes and ran with it, essentially being like, dude, do you not realize you're about to be Batman? Of course you're gonna have the fandom, like even a new fandom than what he experienced
I think
with
it's
Twilight.
bigger than Twilight.
Bigger, yeah.
Yeah. But I would say this, Twilight fans, they were overboard and crazy. And I was actually up to be the werewolf in that, but I was at USC playing basketball, and the NCAA didn't let me do my last audition for the callback.
What could have been?
I could have been, you know, it wouldn't have been Taylor Lautner, it would have been Romeo Miller. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's some inside stuff right there. But Batman is this legacy, baby. It's coming. You better be prepared for what's coming.
And Brianna, I know you're a huge fan too. I mean, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of both. I think for sure the Batman fans are going to be crazier. Like, they're crazy. They still want the Snyder cut of Batman vs. Superman, which has been out for years. But, I mean, I don't know if he's thinking that they're going to be easier than these Twilight
this is why it's
fanatics, but
perfect.
I don't
This
think
is
so.
why Rob is the perfect Batman, because he don't want all the extra that come with it. He just want to deliver and give you guys an amazing role.
Here's the best part, though, and I'm curious to hear both your opinion, Brianna, and yours, Romeo.
Yeah.
He said when asked like what it feels like playing a superhero, he says, Batman's not a superhero. It's weird. I always balk at it. I'm like, it doesn't count. You need to have magical powers to be a superhero.
You know what? If you would have asked me that 5 minutes ago, I would have been like, what the hell is Rob talking about? Because Batman is one of the greatest superheroes. But I did a lot of research, and even I started my comic series called TheDrim.com. And Batman is like a regular person.
He's a vigilante,
Yeah, he just wants to
technically.
save the world. Like, me and you could be Batman right now.
Right, exactly.
I'm just
Get out your
Anybody.
cape.
Bill Gates may be Batman. You ever thought about that? Hey, check all the billionaires in the world. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. So I kind of see where he's going there.
Okay.
That's gonna rub some
Interesting.
people the wrong way, though.
Well, I mean, I feel like his quotes got a lot of attention
Yeah.
too, but more so because people are like, dude, you're about to be Batman.
Maybe he's a genius and got us talking about this, so we're even more hyped about this.
More hype about the movie.
I'm
Is
just
that how the industry works, Romeo?
I mean, look, people take words and they blow things out of proportion, and it actually works out. Look at Joker.
That is true.
Yep.
I mean, look at these tweets here. Someone goes, who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? And then another one, he gave up the Twilight fandom for an even more savage group, the Snyder Cut fans. Now, please, I know you give me so much grief for not having seen Game of Thrones, but who are the Snyder
The Snyder Cut
Cut
fans?
fans?
And you talking about Rob right now? B,
Huh?
she gotta go. She gotta get out of here. She gotta get out of here.
It's time
Do
to
you know
go.
you know who the Penguin is, by any chance?
The Penguin. Listen, I'm so okay. I have seen
Look.
Christian Bale. I've seen Ben Affleck. I've seen the movies. I'm just not. I know people
All
are
right,
rolling their eyes, and
answer
the
this.
internet is gonna come
Did George
for me.
Clooney ever play Batman? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
You sure?
Who's your favorite Batman, Cassie?
Are
I
you
think
sure?
Christian Bale.
All right, just make
Christian
sure.
Bale?
Clooney
Okay.
played Batman.
Okay, I'm
right?
just
Yeah, he
making
did, he
sure.
did.
No, we was trying to test her. But look, I gotta say, Rob,
seen him once in
if
my
you
life,
get
yeah.
tired, you don't want to bulk up, you don't want to go to the gym, you know, to the producers of Batman, I already got a Bat Cave. That's how, like,
You got a Batmobile?
Batmobile. I'm
Okay.
already ready.
Romeo is
I'm
ready.
just
You
saying.
know what, Rob? If the
I think he's
fame-
perfect for it, though. I'm excited.
I think it.
He's an underdog role. I
He's
like
gonna
that.
be the best Batman, I think.
What?
I think so, yeah.
I know I'm not like I. I say Clooney or Christian.
I think he's gonna
I mean,
take
Okay,
number
Brianna,
one.
Christian was
gonna-
amazing. I mean, Dark Knight was a whole new spin of Batman. That's what we needed. But I think this is gonna be very interesting and a good look. Remember I said it first. Y'all are gonna be shocked what this man brings to the Batman role. And I love Batman. I have a whole Bat cave. You could Google Romeo, aka Batman. Like, it's real.
Yeah, but you would have been the #1 choice.
I mean, look, I still got some years to come. Maybe like 3 years from
Maybe
now.
the
you know?
What
next
about another
installment.
role? Would you do Penguin?
No, I'm not doing Penguin. Only Batman.
He's the main star.
Batman
Penguin's
or
like the best
007.
one.
Come
Okay.
holler at me.
Okay.
The main star. Listen, so you think
Penguin? What? Do I look like a penguin?
Makeup, they made Danny DeVito. That was a bad example.
You could be the MVP of the Penguins. You could be like
yeah,
the
you know.
best one.
You know what? Do we have another topic after that
Yes,
when y'all just called me the penguin?
The MVP, which was my transit. That was my way of getting into transitioning into our last segment. We're in the home stretch, Romeo. The MVP, the most viral post. So it's something that the internet is talking about, sharing and loving. And this one goes out to Cardi B. You don't have a card for it. I know
Cardi B.
you're looking for your card, but
You don't need no cards for
don't need-
Cardi B, baby.
Exactly.
She
because
got her face on Rap Snacks too.
She
I
does.
was the bestseller, and then Cardi B now is me and her.
But
So
you know,
shout out
that's cool
Cardi.
to share a shelf with
Oh,
Cardi.
definitely. What?
I
Come
was
on.
on a Kellogg's box one time. I had to pay for it, so it doesn't really count.
I'm gonna
but,
put your face on there. I
oh,
got you.
right next to you.
Yeah, I got you.
Better be careful. I feel like I carry the looks here.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
kidding. First we call you the Penguin. and then
Wow,
I'm
just
kidding.
jabs
I'm kidding.
after jabs.
I'm kidding. You're always welcome back here, but you know we're not done yet. So this MVP, this post of Cardi B, so she took to flying. She's trying new heights here, and you know what? I'm just gonna
Wait, flying? What do you mean flying?
like an I fly attempt. Here,
I need to
let's
see this. I haven't
let's roll
seen
the
it.
video.
Can we insert some Cardi B? Right there.
Literally, that was probably her reaction. She did, when she posted this on Instagram, she said she's not about this life. I mean, here's the thing though, she didn't even make it that high. You know how some people literally go all the way to the top? I mean, look at it in slow-mo.
Look at Cardi.
It's so good.
Cardi is a talented woman, but she can't do I fly.
I think she's pointing to the exit. I think she wants to
she's
get
trying
out.
to get
You
out.
are safe, Shawty.
She's reaching for the exit.
But look, B, have you
Yeah.
ever done I fly?
Oh, hell no. And
so
I will not.
let me tell you, I fly is very scary. I've done it before.
Really?
If y'all had my footage, y'all probably be like, this is ridiculous.
No.
Because my footage, I was flipping, going sideways.
You really can't
So she
control
made it look.
anything.
She made it look easy.
Okay, so you can't control
No, like if it's your
anything.
first time, you're out of control. It's like you're really flying. And then you realize flying isn't that easy or that fun.
Now this may seem like a silly question, but the instructor who's there, how are they grounded?
They're pros.
So they can
They're
literally like
I mean,
hold you?
how are we hosting this show right now? We're the pro.
We're the pros.
I'm just saying, just
We
throw
are
her in front of
pros.
the camera. Bring Rome right there. You guided me right now. I fly, baby.
Oh, well, how did you like your flight experience
I
today
love my flight
on the
experience.
Download Airlines?
Nah, this has been amazing. I got to do this again.
Okay.
Very soon.
You got your first round of Sky Miles here on the Download. I'm trying to think of all of the
Look, she's fast. You
references.
see this?
On the pilot, we've got our
Yes.
co-pilot Brianna in the control room.
Thank
We've got
you,
another
babe.
pilot right here. You've earned your wings.
I'm the
Wow,
pilot
it's
on the
coming to me
plane
now.
that's just sleeping. That's me. I'm just here for backup
No,
purposes.
you were pretty awake. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Okay,
it.
Shout out
so
to
you have
Cardi
to
B.
return the favor now. We're coming to Bora Bora or whatever beach you're
Hey.
going to.
We're gonna
got you.
fly on the Download Airlines to Bora Bora. All right, someone cut me off. We gotta go.
Time to go.
All right, you guys, new episodes of the Download air weekdays, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific time. Romeo Miller, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
joining
Cass.
us. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys next
X
time.
on the beach, Thursday, MTV.